we have Benjamin Nsiah join us on the line on this matter. Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Jenna.
I hope you're well.
I am.
Well, so a decision has been made. 36 pence worth for users of petrol and then 2 cedis for users of diesel. What do you think?
Jenna, before I comment on this decision, I think that I must also let Ghanaians know some suspicions I have with respect to certain fuel prices in Ghana. If I remember the last time I spoke to you, I said without taking tax cut, diesel price was expected to decrease. And I said so because looking at the price of the product as at 10th of April, it was too lower compared to what we used in setting the previous windows prices. However, observing the market, the MPA decided to use a higher diesel price to set these windows prices. And I think that is very unfortunate because data was expected to be picked from 27th to 11th, and even if you look at the trend of the prices, an average price within that particular period will not get us 1,398. As we speak, MPA's website, they are quoting crude oil, $129 per barrel, that is Brent, and they're also quoting $132 per barrel. There's nowhere since the start of this war has crude oil reached 129. There's nowhere since the start of this war has crude oil reached 132. The highest price of crude oil since this war started was 119. So I don't know where MPA is taking their data to publish these higher prices against the interest and welfare of Ghanaians. Now, two, MPA also intentionally set a higher floor price, and I'll give you the reason. Today, if you go to the industry, the BDCs, they are selling the diesel at 13 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos per liter. That is an average. Now, when you add the taxes, they're supposed to Ghana cedis drop. It means that the new reality will be 2 Ghana cedis, 25 pesos per liter on diesel. Now, that alone will give us 15 Ghana cedis, 75 pesos per liter. So if MPA is quoting 16 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos per liter as floor price, then it means that MPA intentionally overquoted or overpriced the floor price, because even the 13 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos from the BDCs is expected not to include their supply premium, assuming we are factoring that as the floor price. So 16 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos is on the higher side. Now, to your question, I think that is a good gesture, politically good, psychologically good, because it confirms government position of being very consumer sensitive at a time that prices are higher on the international market. And that is why we all expect that in times of critical needs, in times where prices of these products are surging, government comes to the help of petroleum consumers, especially diesel consumers. And we even argued that the tax cut must be very targeted, very balanced, because we have different prices and types of products on the market. And for that matter, having a fit for all purpose tax cut will not help. Assuming petrol also had 2 Ghana cedis, means that petrol's price would have been around 11 Ghana cedis. And that is likely going to affect government or the industry's revenue. So if we had 36 rates per liter for petrol and then 2 Ghana cedis per liter for diesel, I think that is fair, is very balanced, is very targeted, and it also helps the industry in terms of sustaining itself in future than maybe having a fit for all purpose margin cut, as I will call it. Now, the second part also has to do with how effective we are going to implement this policy without some of the OMCs compromising it. And I say so because normally when we introduce some of these tax measures, margin measures, as I'll call them, the OMCs, for example, also find ways to adjust their marketers' margin upward. Now, when they do that, it means that the 2 Ghana cedis, supposed 2 Ghana cedis that has been cut off, may not be the actual 2 Ghana cedis the consumer is likely going to benefit. And that is why yesterday the consumer was expected to get 2 Ghana cedis, but before the poster of MPA where they were helping the BDCs, now the consumer is getting only 1 Ghana cedis per liter on diesel and 3 pesos per liter on petrol. And I think that practice is unfair, and government must ensure that MPA doesn't manipulate data to the advantage of BDCs and OMCs and not consumers.
You seem to be suggesting malice on the side of the MPA. To what end?
To the end that MPA has quoted $132 per barrel for crude. And I've told you that I'm not maybe preaching malice against them. I'm just saying that recent times, the data they've been using to set prices are data that are against the international trading platform prices. They are data that are against the consumer. And I've given you the evidence. You can go to their website. Setting crude oil price 132. When did crude oil price reach $132 per barrel? As we speak, on the international market, the price of diesel, even as at Monday, was 1,169. Yet MPA is quoting 1,200. At the time the price of diesel is falling, they have a higher price of diesel. Which plat are they picking their data from? Which trading platform? And these are not CIS. These are FOB, published by every plat. So unless MPA is telling us that now we are not even procuring the product from Europe, maybe we are procuring the product from Asia, or maybe Dangote has now classified or has done some classification with international benchmarking of price of products. If not that, we all follow the trading platforms. We follow the commodity platforms, and we know how prices have been doing. So if MPA is not quoting the actual prices and quoting higher prices just to support the BDC's claim that they are making losses due to their volatility, it is not fair. Because when prices were higher, the consumer paid. And if prices are declining, the consumer must also benefit from this decline.
So as far as you're concerned, even without this intervention by government, you're expecting diesel price to go down?
Yes.
And you're getting that communication from the price of the commodity on the international market?
Yes.
Okay. Now you're suggesting that, so with the MP, you said MP has set the floor price of what? How much?
16 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos per liter.
16 Ghana.
Today,
Okay.
16 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos per liter. Sena, if today you have an opportunity, if you have any BDC friend, just call him and ask him what is the price of diesel today. It means that the price is even higher than what the BDCs are selling. Right? Because if BDC is selling diesel at 18.50, then government says that there's a drop in the price goes up by 2 Ghana cedis per liter. It means that the new reality is 2 Ghana cedis 25 pesos per liter. Add the 2 Ghana cedis 25 pesos per liter on the price of the BDC. That will be 15 Ghana cedis 75 pesos per liter. Yet MPAs, and this even 15 Ghana cedis 75 pesos per liter includes the margins of the BDCs. MP has made us aware that the floor price doesn't include the margins of the BDCs, neither does it include the margins of OMCs. Yet what we are observing today on the market means that the floor price even includes the margins of the OMCs. Because most of the OMCs are likely going to peg this price at 16 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos per liter, and will not make a loss. Because the depot price they are getting from the BDCs, inclusive of the taxes, will be 15 Ghana cedis, 75 pesos per liter. So if an OMC decides to sell it at 16 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos per liter, they've not made a loss. And they are doing so because of the adjustment, the upward adjustment by the MPE to support the BDCs. And I think that is unfair to the petroleum consumer in Ghana.
So you're saying no OMC can set a price below? Is it below? Is it the floor price? How much?
Yes. So per the industry practice and the new regulatory framework, or which is the pricing regulatory framework from the MPA, none of the OMCs will be allowed to sell the price below 16 Ghana to be 10 pesos per liter.
I see. Well, Ben, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's Benjamin Nsiah. So commending government, but also raising an issue with what he sees as something happening on the part of the MPA that will not give the Ghanaian the full enjoyment of this relief that government has decided. We need to take a break. We'll be back.
Hey, have you heard? Third Eye Care Vision Center is at it again. Oh, they are giving a 50% discount on everything, including glasses and glaucoma tests to everyone 60 years and above. And this is actually an everyday thing. Oh,
hey, the Third Eye